Alright, hi everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to another video. And last week I actually did a video discussing the LGBTQ, ABCDEFG and Pride Month and that horrific clip from Blue's Clues. And I was actually really nervous about uploading the video just because YouTube, you never know anymore how they're going to strike you down or what you're even allowed to talk about. Because, you can't talk, well, you couldn't talk about the coof and the quote-unquote conspiracy theories, but I guess you sort of can now because the media has admitted their mistake in a certain sense. You can't talk about the election, you can't talk about all these things. So, I figured criticizing the global homo agenda might be on that list, but, the video passed, maybe because my channel is still relatively small and it's able to squeak by unnoticed. But, I wanted to keep with that trend and discuss more of what's going on with this LGBTQ nonsense and how it's literally infected everything, and it's meant to infect everything. Like you saw about a week and a half ago or whatever, the president, old Biden, was out there at the 100th anniversary of the Tulsa riots, and he was reading his script saying God knows what, just going into mushmouth mode, and he started talking about, not a joke, man. You see on the commercials, man. It's not a joke. Put that station on. Like, he still thinks there's like 5 channels, and to put the station on, like, you don't even use your remote. You just turn the dial, and he says, and he's right. You see the commercials. You got the interracial couples. You got the gay couples. You got the tranny couples. It's total indoctrination, and literally, it's infected everything. It's infected our entertainment. It's infected, television, movies, comic books, the commercials. You see it now if, like, you even watching sports. They do, like, they change their logos to whatever cause they want to support. Like, last year it was BLM. This month it's Pride. They're going to make up all these new whatever. And I remember way back when, like, the NFL, like, I'm wearing a camouflage American hat backwards. But way back when, in November, they would always do the salute to service, and it would go on all month. And now it seems like it's only been relegated to just on, Veterans Day. So it's just amazing to see their priorities there. But before I ramble too much, I wanted to talk about this article from Bounding Into Comics, basically how they've targeted and destroyed these legacy characters and, turned them all gay or bi or whatever. Maybe not trans yet. And it's like they can't create new characters because no one gives a shit. So they just take these old characters and just corrupt them essentially. So we're going to take a look here. It's an article here. Every single comic book character that has been retconned to LGBTQ+. I guess you might as well just put plus there because you're going to have to put the whole fucking alphabet. So, comic book publishers had made it a habit of changing their characters' sexuality in recent years. We're going to list them all out for you. Let's get to it. And it starts number 1 with Iceman. This is probably like the most iconic one because, he's part of the X-Men way back when. Uncanny X-Men number 1 from 1963. And he was always sort of seen as a Chad. And even in the movies, too, he's like a Chad, Like, you would never think the dude is going to be gay. And he's had relationships in the past before. Now, I'm not a big X-Men fan. I'm really not a big Marvel fan because I don't really... I like the DC characters more. At least I did. And so my knowledge of Iceman is mostly from the movies. But holy shit, check this out. In 2015, it was Bendis who did it? I thought it was more of like a radical, but it was fucking Bendis. Made Iceman gay in X-Men number 600, and what happened is, like, Jean Grey, who's a telepath or whatever, can read minds and do all sorts of other powers, sort of went into his mind and said, oh, you're gay. It's like, what the fuck, dude? You're not gay. Right here, there's the battle. What's happening? Bobby, you're gay. It's like, how fucking cringe is that? Here's another one, Star-Lord. And I don't even think really a whole lot of comic fans even really knew that because Guardians of the Galaxy is more of an obscure title, and you sort of saw him in the movies, and they sort of make him like a comic relief character just because that's the way the whole movie went. But like in the movie, I would never see Star-Lord as gay, and it's almost like it almost makes you think they want to make Star-Lord gay to make him gay in the movies because Chris Pratt is a religious man. And, he's had a relationship here. Freaking in the movie, he has a relationship with Gamora. I guess he was engaged to Kitty Pryde as well. But you're not going to believe... Look at how lame that art is, too. That sucks. Yeah, Gamora, that's just from the movies. I heard this book was actually pretty good. This was like Old Man Star-Lord. They sort of did the Old Man Logan a few years back, and they've kind of made all these characters old men. All right, so look, Al Ewing and Juan Cabal. He's in the fucking Cabal, it sounds like. They, he's engaging in a threesome with two alien nomads named Aridia and Moors. See, this is like so strange. You're going to have a threesome? Like, I don't know. Most of the people who read comic books, in theory, should be like, the demographic 10 to 16-year-olds. But, a lot of older people like it just because it reliving their childhood and feel nostalgic. But, like, if you're a teenager, like, reading comic books, like, I don't know. I would say this is fucking cringe. Let's read this. They say it leads you home. It's been over a decade. Time to accept the truth, Aridia. Marinus is my home. Your home. Thanks for accepting me, guys. Anytime, space stranger. Congratulations, Peter Quill. The you that was is your newborn. What the fuck? Look at this page. Holy shit. This is not even like tame stuff. Not like tongue in cheek. This is like hardcore shit. All right, here's Kitty Pryde, another like classic X-Men character. And the whole X-Men that they got going on with Marvel, it's just terrible. Oh, so she came out as bisexual with Jerry Dugan and Matteo Lally. Oh, don't look that up. Marauders number 12 in September 2020. She kisses a tattoo artist in the issue. The art here sucks too. Look, this is like the global homo, Steven Universe style art. It looks like, or Cal Arts. Is that the proper phrase? So you're all set. Was this your first tattoo? You know how to take care of it? Yeah. Oh my god, like that, just spur of the moment, just make it out. Alan Scott, another one, like, this is like old school, like golden age comics from the 40s. And fucking corrupt him. Do you think any, like, dude who read comics in the 40s who's like, what, 80, 90 years old now? First of all, they're probably not even reading comics. And second of all, like, they probably see this and is like, what the fuck went wrong with this Zoomer generation? So, of course, he had a wife and all that. And this was Infinite Frontier number 0, which I actually read, but I didn't even bother doing a review because it was just a bunch of short stories. And, of course, it was James Tynion, who I found out he's bisexual, too. Go figure. And it's like, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gay. Like, what the fuck? They just come out and say it. It's cringe. Here's Prodigy, New Mutants. All right, more X-Men crap. Like I said, it's just like the X-Men. And nowadays with the X-Men, all these people are trying to say, the X-Men was always about fighting bigotry and, it always meant allegories. No, it didn't. I mean, X-Men back in the day, I guess Stan Lee probably created it. Like I said, I don't know much about Marvel, but in its heyday, it was, Chris Claremont and John Byrne in the 80s. And yeah, I guess it sort of had those themes, but it was always about a team, like, working together and stuff like that. And they always try to say, like, the mutants are always being persecuted, the Magneto, the Nazis, and they bring that shit up all the time. And it's like, no, it's not. I mean, it's there in subtext, but, like, the new modern stories, it's all they talk about. They always harp on, like, right now, the X-Men are all segregated because they don't want to coexist with humans. It's fucking weird. So, excluded from this list was Harley Quinn, too, who, was created in the Batman the Animated Series and was really just the Joker's floozy. And I guess recently they sort of made her a gay, and they did do like an animated series on, it was on the DC streaming network, but I guess now it's on HBO Max, and she's in a relationship with Poison Ivy. And once again, like the art, both of these characters are very attractive, but the art making them gay, in my opinion, does not look good at all. I just searched Harley Quinn LGBTQ. If you search Harley Quinn lesbian, do it if you please, you'll get much better results by independent artists who are doing like DeviantArt and Patreon stuff. That actually looks good. I can't show it on YouTube, but like this art does not look good. I mean, it looks terrible. It's like if you're gonna make them lesbians, make them hot. I mean, come on. Like in real, that's why like porn is a lie. There you get the hot lesbians. In real life, they all look like Richard Maddow. So this is another one. Look at this. I'm gay, and they're like, see, that's the problem I have. I'm not really trying to be, a bigot or nasty or whatever word you want to use. It's just the way they push it in your face is just frustrating, and it's like, look, if you want to be gay, that's fine. Just keep it in your bedroom and whatever. If you want to like prance around wearing a tight shirt or a rainbow shirt, okay, whatever. But these people that you know, they are honestly, they're trying to outdo each other. And my boy Styx, who I always watch, the superior version of Tim Pool in my opinion, and he said it best. He said that the LGBTQ, trannies, drags, whatever, it's the modern day minstrel show, and it really is. It's honestly, it's become like a parody. It's you just gotta laugh at it. You gotta honk at it. So anyway, this has been Kevin with I guess a little rant diving into Bounding Into Comics article discussing the LGBTQ agenda, and really it's plagued everything. And I don't really know many things. I mean, I guess there's certain video games that haven't been affected with it as of yet. Mostly the Japanese games, you see it with anime and manga. Although with anime, what you see a lot of times is like when the dubbing companies take over, they sort of rewrite the scripts a little. And I also gather that when they get the manga, they'll rework the script in a certain sense too. Not all of it, but some of it you can definitely see, more of the mainstream stuff, and that's very disappointing. But there are some things out there, but it's sort of niche, which I guess is a good thing. And it's true, gatekeep your hobbies, because they're gonna fuck it all up. But anyway, this has been Kevin. Let me know your thought in the comments down below, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Have a great day, everybody.